A causa de que tú me das desprecios, yo siento destrozado el corazón. Porque no quieres que yo sea tu dueño, si lo que guardo para ti es puro amor. Entre más te amo, más te haces difícil. No puedo comprender, pero de lo que sí yo estoy seguro, que me perdiste, qué lástima, pero adiós. Y ahora vienes a buscarme con tu corazón, todo hecho pedazos. Porque el amor que tú creías que era tu verdad no supo valorarte. Lo siento mucho, mi amor, pero no.
Alright, so today I've got VODs enabled.
No puedo
The sound may cut in and out on the VOD because of the music, but that's fine. We'll be alright. Uh-oh. Why is Sarah waiting for me at the cafe? Is Sarah a Camaro fan? Oh, it's my birthday soon, that's why. Ah! Ah! Nom 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 nom.
más te amo, más te haces difícil.
Happy birthday! It's coming soon. Does anybody know when my birthday is?
Pero de lo que sí yo estoy seguro, que me perdiste, qué lástima, pero adiós.
So what are they giving me? What do I get for my birthday? Oh, that's a pretty sexy birthday present.
Corazón, todo hecho pedazos.
Interesting.
Porque el amor que tú creías que era tu verdad.
He's like, 6th generation Camaro.
Lo siento mucho, mi amor, pero no, no, no. No puedo perdonarte.
Kitty, what you doing? Alright. So it's almost 5 o'clock. So what we're going to do, we're going to check out the legends. We're just kind of checking out everything that we can check out. We still need to buy that damn car. Becoming a heel in my side. Alright, so.
She found her ETB card. And on Taco Tuesday, she never left the car because she loved to celebrate Taco Tuesday.
Fajita Tuesday. We're having chili today.
With carne asada.
But still.
Her favorite with guacamole.
So today, I'm going to buy a Jaguar. Let's see if I can build a Jaguar. You think I can build up a Jazz car? Jazz car. I'm going to try building up a Jazz car. Jazzquar. So, I actually saw one of these at the retirement ceremony for somebody at my job before I got laid off. And I also saw one of these last weekend. An all-wheel drive. Which is something Gran Turismo could work on, is allowing alternate configurations of drivetrains. Because I also saw a Mustang GT500 with a Charger all-wheel drive system in it. The guy was a machinist and he put together a he had a board up that explained his all-wheel drive system in the Mustang, and I'm like, it's a 2018 Charger all-wheel drive system that you just put in there. Alright, so we're going to make a NASCAR. A Jazzcar. Jazzcar. We're going to see if we can build this up and take it to the track. And this is going to be my NASCAR for the day. Right here. The Jazzcar. Of course we do. Why wouldn't we want to get in this car right now? Right now! Alright, so we're going to the mod shop. Let's go. Mod shop says we gotta buy all this. Of course we do. Yup. All that. Carbon protection. Yup. Yup. No snow tires available. So I'm just gonna stop right there. This will be available for the actually. We'll build it up anyways, just see if it's even relevant. But yeah, if a snow course comes up, you're screwed. You're gonna have to sit that one out and let the real NASCAR take over on the dirt and the snow. So let's go ahead and build up the Jazzcar. And I just get both brakes. I don't really switch between them too often, so usually I'm just using drilled rotors. We're throwing all the parts on. All the parts. Active LSD controller. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna wait on the tires. Actually, no, we don't have to wait on the tires because we can't get dirt and snow tires. So we'll just put those on right away. Whatever the last one you bought for tires is, that's what it puts on. Okay, we need that. And those are the only two parts you need there. We could get this. I don't know. Just add spot welds. If you bought higher tiered parts, usually they're purchased. So we're gonna need the power restrictor, and we're gonna need the ballast because we're gonna underweight it, and then we're gonna ballast it back up. So we'll start underweighting. Oh, this is going to be interesting because it's almost. We might actually end up underweighting this too much. We'll find out. That was pretty sweet. Fully customizable computer. We might need that. Sometimes we miss some of these. And I don't get the drift parts. Carbon ceramic brake kit. Every time I've gotten that, the car turns into a drift car. So I'm not really a fan of that. It has more braking than you have traction. I ran into that with the Miata too. I changed the brakes over to some crazy stuff, and like the brakes started locking up all the time because I had more brakes than traction. It's pretty crazy. Alright, and now we're gonna go over here. We're gonna double check this, but since it's a new car, even though it's a 14, it's weird. It's 10 years old at the dealership. It's weird. There wasn't a lot of demand for that car apparently. Alright, we're putting the NASCAR rims on it. The NASCAR rims, I have every single rim in the game. The NASCAR rims are right here. These are the current gen, or next gen NASCAR rims. Unfortunately, you can only put 19s on this one, but we're putting wides. 19 wides. Look at that, that's so fat. I'm pretty sure the wheelbase is not NASCAR regulations. We don't care about that. Custom parts front. We definitely want to have some downforce controllability. We definitely want to have side stability. We definitely want to get sucked down to the track with the release of gas through the back diffusers. And NASCAR does have a regulation to have a 7-inch spoiler, which this does not look like a 7-inch spoiler, and that also does not look like a 7-inch spoiler. So we're going to get that one. I don't care about end caps or any of that. So that's why I put that on there, because NASCAR definitely has a regulation 7-inch spoiler now. People that come on the server that don't have the regulation 7-inch spoiler, I'm gonna give them a warning. Y'all better know about it. Okay, we're gonna go with the Ultra Cools. Ultra Cool. And red. Snosberry red. We could go with gold or orange, because orange is kind of my avatar color. But we'll go with red. Red and white looks pretty good. And we'll just stay with that for now. So there we go. We got our Jaguar. Now we're going to open up our lobby and start tweaking. It's that easy. You buy the car, make sure you got racing hards. Snow tires and dirt tires are going to be an issue. If you don't have them, you're going to have to sit out some races when they come up. And they will come up. So Jaguar right now is not looking so great. I don't know why they would make the Jaguar not have snow and dirt tires. That just kind of annoys me. That they pick and choose which cars have snow and dirt tires instead of just allowing them. So I would say that the Jaguar is going to leave you a little short on points. We're going to create, load settings. Look at this. We got our NASCAR warm-up right here. It is practice endurance. There's no quali. Quali is going to be the practice, and the practice puts you in practice time order. Daytona Tri-Oval. It's a 15-minute race. Custom weather, which allows randomness. Early dawn, variable time, which gives you that feeling that time is passing, and I really like that. There is no BOP or tuning that is prohibited. Rolling start, fastest first from the practice, no boost, slipstream, visible damage, heavy mechanical, which means if you want to fuck around and find out, you're going to be pitting more than everybody else. It's unfortunate. Tire wear is 5x, fuel is 3x. We may go up with the tire wear. We may go up with the fuel wear. It depends on how abusive people get of that system. Refueling speed is pretty decent. Race finish gives most everybody time to finish their lap. There is no category filter. There's no PP limit. It is 670 horsepower and 3,300 pounds minimum. Racing hards. No required tire change, but you have to have racing hards. The game only allows you to have racing hards. So, cannot be installed. We may just go to the nearest to dirt or snow too, because dirt and snow might not be fun with these cars. Engine swap is prohibited. Nitrous cannot be installed. Tuning parts unrestricted. If you want to put drift cars on your NASCAR, hey, go for it. What's going on, hippie? Shortcut penalty is strong. Time penalty is strong. On. Ghosting during the race is off. It will still ghost you if you are below a certain speed and if you're serving a penalty. Other than that, I don't think ghosting in this game works anyways. I've turned it on. I've turned it to strong. And strong, like when you get ready to bump somebody, you ghost. Which that really takes away the realism. So ghosting is off. If you start fucking around, you're gonna find out. I'll just ban. And there's no limit down here because some people are dealing with different issues, and some cars are really, really hard to drive at 200 some miles an hour at Daytona. So you might need some of this stuff. Let's go. We're already 11 minutes late, and I apologize for that. I had to build a NASCAR real quick. It took me 12 minutes. So everybody's had a good week or two since I've started announcing this series. This right here, I'll tell you right now, that'll fuck you up in the corners. So you probably want to go 95 and 95. Oh, it does go to 90-90. Oh, sweet. Okay, yeah, you don't want the front end lower than the rear end. That really unsettles stuff. At Daytona, you want to go as low as you can go. This car might be a contender for some very high speeds. Ballast, we're going to have to put some ballast in. Alright, so I can ballast it up. Sweet. Alright, 80 maybe? 90? Oh. Down one. Oh. Oh. Alright, now we're going for the horsepower. Let's go see if we can get our 670. Hey, look, I got 6662. Alright, we're going to try 330 and just see where it lands, but I'm guessing usually 290 is where I start. So let's just go to 290. Fuck it. Alright. I'll usually take and flatten this out, because, yeah. Thing about this is, most solid axle cars before independent rear suspension was really used in a lot of the FRs. You had a solid axle, and solid axles didn't have toe, unless your drive shaft was bending, because you had so much power. So I really, with FRs, I like having it flat toe, flat camber. Really, the maximum camber you need on the street is like 1.5. What's up, Gazoo? So this camber angle is like really ridiculous. That's ridiculous. There are several publications about camber that will straight up say the maximum effective camber on a street car is 1.5. Now we're in NASCAR, so we're going to leave it right where it's at. We're going to leave everything. So here is the Jaguar NASCAR'd out. I think we're ready to go. That took what, 15 minutes? 15, 16 minutes? Wow, crazy. I'm building up a NASCAR. And it's funny how everybody just comes straight to the track with Camaro's EL1. Alright, I can already feel this car is really unstable on the front end. Like this car at high speed, oh my god, bro. There is like no centering of the front end. This car is so unstable. You can just, bro. The front end of this car has to come up quite a bit. Because it is just not good. Oh god. Yeah, this is so unstable. It's so crazy. Oh my, see how it dips in like that? That means the front, oh my. Look at that. Serving penalty, it crashes. What is this guy? What's this guy talking about? Alright. We need... Woo! We need something. Woo! Appreciate you, Gazoo. I haven't been streaming much lately. I've been a little busy with some real life stuff, but I appreciate you. So, why is it so unstable? It's because the front end is interacting too much with the steering. So we're going to raise that front end up a little bit and see if that doesn't fix it. See if that doesn't fix it. We raised up the front end by 1 centimeter. I hate when cars nosedive when you steer. I hate it. That cannot be. That must go away. So it means the front end is either too heavy, too much front downforce, something. See, now it feels a little better. It might need to go up another little bit, because the rear end is definitely feeling like you need to feel like you're riding on a chariot. You know what I'm saying? Like you're just rolling forward, and the front end kind of dictates where you go, but it doesn't like demand where you go. Much better. Much better. Oh my god, it's so much better. I could go up another 5. Because it's still digging a little bit. You see how it digs a little bit? And you don't want that, because that reduces your speed when it digs. It's still digging a little bit, but not like it was. So, up a little more. And that's also allowing air to get under the car, which is going to limit your top speed. But if it's undrivable, you know, do you want it to be drivable, or do you want it to be absolutely dangerous? You know? And right now, that's where the Camaro at Daytona is really kicking the ass. The Camaro is absolutely drivable, and its top speed is absolutely ridiculous. Alright, this is decent. Let's see how it handles on the chicane, and we may be able to cut a lap now. 210? Holy shit! Woo! That's fucking sweet, bro. Yeah, this car is a contender for sure. If I can control the corners, it might need to go up even more, honestly. Golly, bro. Come on. Yeah, this thing still has way too much oversteer. It's like very, very heavy on the front. But as you can see by my first lap, I think that I can cut a lap that defeats a 44. Somebody's coming out with the NSX. Alright, buddy. We'll see what happens. Just remember, my Camaro busts out 41s. So you can see that my front tires are just punished. 42? 42? Huh? 42? Let's see if I can get a clean lap with it though. Holy fuck, this thing is so unstable. Oh my god, this thing is so unstable, bro. It might need to go up even higher than that on the front end. I haven't gotten a full speed lap yet. So Loose Arrow's about to cry. That's not even a NASCAR. Oh, no. Yeah, this thing is really, really unstable. I'm not saying that somebody couldn't drive this, but it's going to take a little bit of adjustment to get used to this after driving the Camaro. For sure. Let's go. Oh, this is a contender, bro. This car is a contender. Absolute contender. So welcoming Jaguar to the fold of the NASCAR. Here we go. I know I can get a better time than that. This one could actually be a contender at Daytona for the Camaro. Absolutely. I've had a couple people come in and complain about performance points, and it's like, bro, you know what's even better than performance points? Power and weight. This game's power and weight. Oh my god, look at that. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. It's a contender. It's a contender. Now when this thing loses front aero, it's actually going to be alright. Like when I get behind somebody and I lose front aero, this thing's going to steer amazing, I would hope. Or just understeer all to hell. How's it feel to have somebody build up a Jaguar like 15 minutes ago, hit a wall and still pass you? What's up with that? You're gonna need a spoiler, bro. Oh god. Do I have damage is the worst thing. So I just built this car up, like what, 20 minutes ago? I'm gonna start reeling in some wins. I mean, if you want to bring that NSX up in this NASCAR, hey man, it's hanging. It's very close to hanging. Like, he ain't that far off. He is not far off at all. Look at him blocking, bro. Really? You gonna block? It's a race, bro. Honda NSX joining the fold. It's a race, bro. Look at that. He's cornering, bro. Look at that. He's cornering. Good deal. Alright, so we have both Jaguar and NSX look like they're contenders. Like, if I didn't believe in this series as much as I do, I don't think it would be successful, but I do believe in this series, and I have seen already that there are many, many cars that can be contenders with this. The thing about the Challenger is the Challenger has a lot of aerodynamic pressure because it's a very wide car with a very large front end. And that limits the speed. Mustang also has something going on with it, so Daytona might not be it. But exiting the pits is where they're going to gain a good second or two advantage in acceleration. I'm going to raise the front end just a little bit more. But you can see how it got super stable the more that I put the front end up. I didn't change anything else. You can see the only number I changed was this number right here for the suspension to take care of that oversteer problem that it was having. I also, if I could have taken this down more, I would have. Because this would have also curbed that oversteer problem. Basically what I'm doing is I'm putting more weight on the rear without upgrading the rear aero because I don't want to lose speed doing it. But I am allowing more air to get under the car. So there's that. So we got 3 people. Let's race. Let's go. Let's see what happens. I'm excited. This is exciting. Let's do it. I think we got people that are very similar in ability. Let's get a race. If you're revving here, I don't know if it affects your fuel or not, so just don't. That NSX, man, he's fucking hungry, bro. Ugh, it's still doing it, bro. Cold tires! Fuck it. I'm going high. Rip. The fucking cold tires, bro. Gotta watch out for that. Cold tires will get you. Okay, oh my god, he's going low. Cold tires! I hate it. I hate it so much. He's got cold. Oh! And he goes down in a ball of flames! The cold tires, bro, they gonna get you. He crashed into the pits. Oh, he's out. He's never gonna race that damn NASCAR again. Oh god. Oh god. Why? Why is this so bad? Bruh. Look at that. Just serving the penalty fucking throws me into the infield. So lame, bro. We're gonna get beat by Honda at Daytona. So yeah, I don't know why the car is so unstable. Probably because I raised the front end too high or something. Not really sure what's going on here. But it's still turning in really excessively. Like, stupidly. Yeah, he left. He's like, I'm out. I'm gonna sit around for 13 minutes. I might learn something. So this fucker is unstable as shit, bro. Unstable as shit. That NSX is coming serious, bro. I had some serious steering problems in the first lap. So there's that. Until the tires warm up, this car is a death trap. We might need to address that. Oh, come on. Bro, this car is so dangerous. We might have to outlaw it just for how dangerous it is. Like, it's weird, my gearing changed or something too, because didn't I have a 7th gear that I was shifting into? Thought I did. Oh my god, this is so dangerous. What's going on, Fizzbuzz? We're practicing up. We got the Jaguar. The Jaguar of NASCAR. This thing is super dangerous, man. It's got this weird turn in when you turn the littlest bit on the berm that is extra dangerous. And I don't know what's causing that. I don't shift to 7th. Shift to 7th. I don't think I can make it to 7th because of the front end being up where it's at. So that was a bad tweak. I'm putting the front end back down like 5 millimeters because this is limiting my speed. Oh my god. It like doesn't steer until it does. Ah. We got this. We're getting beat by a Honda, guys. Oh, something happened. Something happened. I'm catching the Honda. I don't know what happened, but I'm catching him. He must have had a near-death experience. Rear tires probably exploded on him. Oh, my front tire is dead. So there's a couple learning experiences. One is getting your aero set right. And the other is the tire wear and fuel wear also upsets the balance of the car as the race goes on. So a lot of people struggle with that because like early on in the race, I was just like, holy shit, oh, he's pissed. Sorry, NSX. I had a serious event too though. So, alright, we gotta go into the pits and we're gonna have to grab, we may not grab tires. Should I try not grabbing tires? Oh, that's a penalty. I'm gonna grab tires, fuck it. Yeah. Yeah, I drive automatic, man. I'm not that serious on Gran Turismo 7. I haven't been for a long time. Especially at Daytona. But I think my gearing and the front end are a little off. Because if it's not shifting to 7th... What? What? No, you can't. When did that happen? No, that's not even real. Because I have buttons set and that's not real. I wish you could. Maybe with an H pattern shifter? I don't know. But not with the buttons, that's for sure. So my top speed is, oh my god, oh, death tires. Oh god, I got reset. What is this? Lame. Bro, lame. Bro, that was insanity. I just died right there. Like that was the GT7 gods saying that I just died. That was death. And I got a 5-second penalty still, so I'm so dead. Yeah, the front end is still doing crazy shit. Oh my god. Oh my, oh my god, bro. Let's hit the wall again. Jeez. Yeah, the front end is still just nosediving. I don't understand why the Jaguar does that, but it's bad. I don't know if I gotta toughen up the front suspension a little bit, because this car is a little too loose. Loose means the back end kicks out on you, or it oversteers. Tight means that it understeers, and with Daytona, you would rather have so much understeer compared to any oversteer. Because oversteer on this berm is gonna kill you. Like, as soon as it starts oversteering, like the littlest bit. See, now my tires are worn. It's okay. I'm not gonna say it's great, but it's okay. But that's like 2 shit laps because of oversteer. I mean, also keeping in mind this isn't the only track. Oh my god, bro. Bro, why? 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 So I just built this car like half an hour ago-ish. And it needs help. Definitely needs help. I don't know if we're gonna make it the rest of the race. We might just want. Here, let's get tricky. Let's get tricky. Let's get tricky. We're gonna get tricky. We're gonna cut our fuel use back. We're gonna slow down, and hopefully he has to pit again. We're gonna get sneaky, Charlie. Sneaky. My car is just completely destroyed. See, he's fuel saving too. I know he is because I'm catching up to him. So should I pressure him? I should pressure him just the littlest bit. That way he has to use gas. My car is so broken. Bruh. My car is so fucking busted. See, I died twice this race. I'm having a afterlife experience. And he's like, all I've got to do is hold it together. All I've got to do is hold it together and I can beat this damn Jaguar with a Honda at Daytona with NASCAR spec. That's downright un-American. But hey, if you want to bring the Jaguar, you go ahead and bring it, and hopefully you can tweak it better than I did. Because this thing, like I said, the speed's there. The speed's there if you can control it. And I think on the wheel you might have a level of control that you can keep it together, maybe. But with controller and motion steer, it's painful, man. That center of control, like you could see, the front end is just oof. Like, look, just the littlest bit. Just the, oh my god. Oh my god. This Jaguar driver's had a little too much of the American beer, if you know what I'm saying. Oh! Yeah, that Honda's gonna probably take off on me. However, remember, the Honda has rear tire problems. So it's never over until it's over, folks. That's why I like this 670 horsepower. In real life, NASCAR is not 670 at Daytona. I think it's 510. But that'd be kind of boring to watch, wouldn't it, if everybody just had a perfect race? Like, we want people to die. It's a video game. We're good with it. I wanted 850, but not a lot of cars will build up to 850 with 3,300 pounds. So it was becoming a pretty exclusive club to build for that. Holy cow, this car's center of steering is so twitch. So twitchy. Yeah, that NSX is taking off on me now. Because I'm broke. I'm broke. We're going to try to make it for the rest of the race, but I don't even think we can. Because we're stuck in 6th gear because we're broken. Like, we can't even get through 6th gear because we have busted wheel bearings, busted front splitter, busted rear splitter. It's all busted. If we pit, we lose. For sure. If we don't pit, I mean, if he has to pit or makes a mistake and has to pit, we're good. But do you think the Honda's really hard on fuel? I don't think it is. I think I'm getting wasted. So yeah, this car is rough, man. Is it doable? Yeah. The numbers were totally there. This car, oh my god. It's okay. The numbers were totally there. I can get in the 41s with the Jaguar. But when it's broken, you're not going to get 41s. So good luck with that. I think we're going to have to pit, which really sucks. And the Honda's so far ahead now, he can just fuel save and not worry about anything. See, When you're serving a penalty, it does a nosedive. You almost want the front tires to just be totaled. Nah. Got lapped. Get lapped, scrub. And this might be it for me. That might be it. Oh. Is he out of gas or what happened? What happened? What's happening? Did he run out of gas? Did he run out of gas? Did he run out of gas? Woo! He ran out of gas. Oh, if there would have been just a little more time, I would have won. He ran out of gas. And I'm going to still lose. I'm still gonna lose, but that's funny. He ran out of gas. I'm gonna be on till at least 8 o'clock. I don't think I'm gonna run the Jaguar again though. It's going to take a little bit of tweaking for me to like that car, and not only that, it doesn't allow snow and dirt tires. So if we do get a snow and dirt track, I'm going to have to switch to a different car anyways. That was a good test. We learned that the Jaguar is for people that are made of steel. That's not me. So we got a 21. What's 21? This is the NASCAR World Tour. Autodromo Lago Maggiore. He's still running. Oh God. Autodromo Lago Maggiore. If he doesn't finish, I might win. If he doesn't finish. Kind of curious. I'm kind of curious, bro. What happens? What happens if he doesn't finish? Interesting. That's really interesting. So he did he finish? Like, he's got a finish time, but it didn't show him finishing. Confused. Anyways, Autodrome Lago Maggiore Center. Uh-huh. Mad oversteer at 210 miles an hour is never good. Alright, so Autodrome Center Custom Sunrise, and that's it. Those are the settings. And we'll see what we get. Pop, pa-cha, pop, pop, pa-cha, pop, pop. See what this one has. Oh, this is gonna be rough, bro. God damn it, this thing has so much understeer now. That's a lot of understeer. So we're going back down 10 here. And we might want a little bit of front aerodynamics here to kind of balance the car under acceleration. This is my NASCAR of the day, the Jaguar. The Jazz car. The rear end is a little slidey. So Aero really got an overhaul with this update, and you might want to put some stock in Aero. Oh my. Oh my. So oversteer under acceleration means you were steering when you should have been accelerating. You were steering too much. Sometimes at higher speeds it's a rear aero problem. So I might have to put some aero on the rear to get rid of that entirely. Especially at high speeds. But like when I'm braking and it starts just oversteering, that's rear aero. You can get rid of that with rear aero. And just not steering when you're braking, but that really limits your trail braking too. So rear aero usually fixes that oversteer problem. And like this isn't Daytona, so shouldn't affect your tire wear as much as you'd think it would. But I think I need rear aero because the car's sliding around way too much under braking. See that? It's just turning sideways and sliding. Rear aero is like a parachute that fixes that. Alright, so right now, so for every track besides Daytona, we want to put our aero up quite a bit, because we're not going as fast. We definitely want the rear end to stick. Look at that, easy 2 seconds just by controlling the rear end. So we definitely want to put some rear aero on. That turn in was kind of nice. I liked that. That was nice. Exit was shit. The turn in on the corner entry was real nice. Easy 2 seconds. Yeah, I need more rear aero. Let's get some more rear aero. Maybe 30 more. I'm just going to stay here for like 10 minutes. If nobody pops in, we're going to go to a different track. Oh, this is nice. This is really nice. When I hit the gas and it starts going forward, it just straightens out. It's pretty nice. Rear end is just stuck to the ground now. I like it. We could probably even go more. That's a little crazy. Oh god. See, it's still doing weird shit. Why does this car have that weird shit? Can't figure that out. The steering is just weird on this car. It's very finicky, to say the least. Might be because my rear aero got destroyed somehow. Ah! What is going on? Alright, we're gonna go back in because my rear aero is destroyed. I don't know how that happened. It wouldn't be my horrible driving. And the tires, I just gotta realize that the tires are just bad coming out of the pits. They're bad. They're super bad. So I could slow this car down by putting rear aero up a little bit at Daytona, and that would definitely help with the shitty steering when the tires are cold. But the rear tires weren't wearing very well, which means there's just too much weight on the front. So you gotta read your tire wear and see where it needs help. It might limit my overall top speed, but if the car is unstable and I die a zillion times, my top speed doesn't matter. I'm going to be wasting so much time on penalties and just deaths and broken car that it's not worth it. Oh my. What? So not only does it oversteer, but then it slides. So it's oversteer sliding, which is technically oversteer, but it's not changing the slip angle of the car, which is super annoying. That means I don't have enough traction, which is just weird. Almost decent. Like that. The car is completely rotating while not changing slip angle. It's just spinning like a top. So this is like a two-sided track, basically. It's two straightaways. Even though that one's curvy, it's still kind of a straightaway. It's too hard. Like, look. I was even counter-steering into that, and it's still... Ugh, don't tell... Oh my god, bro. I don't know why this car does that. That is trash. I don't like it. So what can we do to fix that? I mean, the biggest way that I know how to increase stability is just keep cranking this shit up. Because that's going to stick the rear end to the ground and actually make it drive like a car instead of like a slippery fucking top. Like, the rear end has to continue forward momentum, otherwise we'll just never get the car working. It's better. It's definitely better. But now we've sacrificed rear tire wear and it understeers. So we may need a little bit more front downforce, which is more tire wear And then we're back to, you know, balanced. But was it really balanced? See, it's still doing that weird steering thing, but it's a little less pronounced because the rear end is stuck to the ground now. Loose is fast, but tight won't get you killed. So you got to find that balance between loose and tight, where it makes lap times but doesn't kill you. And like, I'm making lap times, but now is it slow is the question. No, it's actually fast because it's more stable. Weird. Okay, so we're in the right direction. We haven't even started tweaking the gearing. Like, we could take the gearing way down. Still kind of sliding out there. We're on to something. See, that slide out cost me a lot of time. This car is so slippery, bro. Such a slippery rascal. Oh, come on, car, roll! I lost a whole second fighting falling off the track back there. That's crazy. This is hard on the front. You can just see where your tire wear is, and that tells you everything about the car you need to know. It's still too front heavy. So if I did tweak in the tire wear to where the front and the rears were equal, then at Daytona I probably wouldn't have all the problems that I'm having, because it's very front heavy. Even with the front end cranked up 30 millimeters higher than the rear, it's still front heavy, which is crazy. More downforce on the front end definitely would not help the tire wear. Unless I'm sliding out when I'm cornering, which is always a possibility. So it is sliding out pretty good. But yeah, you see how it's twitching? More front downforce is going to make it twitch even more. Like, the Jaguar is real front heavy already. So the more rear downforce I put on, the more the car is stabilizing. It's an interesting balance on this car. This car has a weird thing going on. Not a fan. It's gonna take somebody who's real serious to drive the Jaguar, and then if a snow or dirt track comes up, which they will, it's gonna be interesting. And as the tire wear is kicking in, it's getting not great. Ugh. Bro. It's like driving in mud. Let's go. Come on, Jaguar. This thing is so sketch. Just the car balance is just all screwed up. Like, look at this. This car is just a fucking drift monster. So we want way less downforce than the front. The front is just changing directions way too easy. When you get the speed going, watch the front end. I mean, that wasn't bad. But holy fuck, I can't feel the nose of the car at all. Look at that. Nope. Nope. Alright. Because that front end is just nosediving. It's just nosediving into corners when you're braking. And that is just not acceptable. Not one bit. Still doing it. It's still doing it. I hate it. I hate it so much. It's gonna take probably all the downforce on the rear to get this car to stop doing that. Like, bro, that's so crap. Like, that might be good if you were trying to fucking do a rodeo race where you had a lot of really corners where you need rotation. But in NASCAR, you absolutely despise rotation. Rotation is the death of your fucking lap time. It's better. It's better. We're probably going to have some seriously horrid tire wear, but it's better. Oh my god, bro, I can't even straighten it out under full throttle. It's so bad. There is no way I'm going up to do the high line there. That'd just... We'll try it, but I'm pretty sure that that's going to be death. Oh my god, what are you doing, car? There's like no stability. And like, I'm so afraid of the walls with this car. It's ridiculous. And it's saying I should brake there, but that we know that's a lie. Let's try the high line. So sketchy. Bro. So sketchy. Ugh. Tire wear is almost even, which tells me that if I put a little bit more rear downforce on it, this car might be okay. Maybe. And although we're limiting our top speed, we're probably getting better lap times because the rear end is actually sticking and we're not dying. Because the rear end, for some reason in this car, has no weight. It's all on the front. Which we could also push the ballast to the back, honestly. That might be another way to do it. We could try that. Slide the ballast back a little bit. Because that's just unforgivable, bro. Kicking out around a corner is bad. So we'll put it at a 25 and see if that fixes it. Because this car is definitely... I don't know. Oh yeah, it's 52.48. So maybe this will fix it. 50-50. I like 50-50. 50-50 is good. Let's see if we balanced it out now. That might have been the fix right there. It's now handling almost like a normal car. That's actually doable. This is really doable. Just don't let that weight get out from the center and you're fine. But yeah, with that 52.48, this car is almost useless. I can deal with this. It's a little understeery actually, which I can appreciate. Still has a little bit of oversteer sometimes. Still seems kind of random. But the feel at full throttle, I'm pretty sure at Daytona this car is going to be amazing. good. I like it. The feel is definitely much better with the weight moved back. Once the weight steps out from center, that's when you're going to start seeing some weird stuff happen. But yeah, this is alright. Still kind of doing the steering stuff under braking, as you saw there. It just jumped left. But better. We could also move the brakes to the front to cause it to understeer when you're braking. Let's try that. Oh god. Let's try just full front and see what the extreme understeer while braking does. Like, this is a lot of adjustment to get this car to even be a usable car. Wow. Okay, yeah, that's good. I like that. I like that a lot. It's almost drivable. Our fastest lap was a 1:10.5. Let's see if we can beat that with the way we got it now. Oh, that apex is so late. Look at that. Brake's completely straight now. Perfect. Perfect. Let's go. It's a little slower, but now that it's braking straight and handling like a car should, we might be able to take the rear downforce off. Because I definitely like this, and on corner exit it's hanging in there. We might be able to take the rear downforce off, which will speed me up quite a bit. Nice, nice. I should probably go for the high line too. Just, I mean, this is high speed ring, right? And high speed ring says high line ring. So we definitely didn't take the high line at any point on that lap. So let's try the high line. So the high line goes like this and then dips in the red zone. Brakes straight, and this is why I wasn't taking the high line before, is because there was no way I was braking into that green zone. Alright, we held a lot of speed going through there. Still slow though. Brakes are working really well, but now it has 0 turn-in, so we might want to go to like a 4. Because it's pretty stiff on the steering going into the corners. There's like no rotation now. And that's just a by feel type of thing. We want to get up into that high line and go. Alright, maybe a little less. We want to get a little bit of rotation. It's a little stiff right now, but you can see I'm right on. Just with that -4, it was right on. So -3 might actually speed me up a little. And like, I haven't done any gearing or anything yet. Oh god. Oh god. Oh! That was horrible. Absolutely. What? It felt horrible. It felt absolutely garbage. And look what happened. Faster lap. What? Felt horrible. Faster lap. So what do we trust? How it feels or the faster lap? I think we're going to trust the faster lap. If I would have stayed on the high line instead of fighting it, I would have carried way more speed through this whole place. But that's a faster lap. So we're going to listen to the faster lap. That was good. It is a little unstable under braking, but it's better than 0. Star, better than 0. That's the philosophy we're going with right now. Better than 0. Oh God. Come on, car. Come on, car. A little slow there. Get your ass in there. There's like an invisible square right in the middle of this braking zone that you want to cross. Turn. Maintain, accelerate. Still a little slow. Oh, come on! Fight it less, for some reason it's faster. I don't know what that is, but that was a bad lap. We're also losing our front tire, so there's that. And so all of the adjustment in the world, if you've lost your front tire, doesn't mean shit now. Handles great on a dead front tire. I love it, even though it's slow. Still, it's not gonna try and spin out on me anymore. But yeah, it's dead. In this series, I kind of want the tires to wear out a little faster than the gas. That way, when it comes to the end of race time, they who save gas win. And they take risks like driving on shit tires, because you're gonna lose a tire. That's just a fact. All right, that's not too bad. It's doable. I don't know how the Camaro stacks up with this. I should probably jump in the Camaro and see. The Camaro is just the most beginner-friendly NASCAR that there is. The Mustang and the Challenger are a little challenging. The Charger is similar to the Challenger. The Mustang just suffers from lack of torque, I think. So the Mustang is going to be the car that really punishes you if you mess up. Because you're going to lose a lot of speed for a long time. Oh God. Understeeritis. So I can get a good amount of laps. Laps are a little over a minute. So yeah, I can make it half a race with the fuel and the tires. And some people, if they start drafting off of other people, might be able to make the whole race. That'd be crazy, huh? Alright, so we've been here a little bit. We have ran out of fuel. You can see people only want a NASCAR. Like, they only want Daytona with NASCAR. They don't want to fuck around and actually, you know, make the cars handle good. So, 47. What's track 47? Kyoto Yamagiwa Miyabi. This is a fun one. Boom. Bum, bum. Right, so we're getting closer to a handleable car, which is crazy. 3 seems like it's about right. And it might be a little bit more than 3 when the tires are cold. See that? It just jumps in when the tires are cold. So we definitely want a little bit more brake bias when the tires are cold. Which is causing a lot of front tire wear, but It's also taking care of that understeer problem by causing, or oversteer problem by causing understeer, which is causing tire wear. Unfortunately, that's just the game that you gotta play with this car. So that's a nice band-aid. Another way to induce understeer is to increase rear downforce, or decrease front down. Oh my god, see that? That's the stuff that the Jaguar does that gets you killed. I don't like that. So downhill braking with the Jaguar is going to be insanely hard. Look at that. Cold tires are just death with this car. But we are pretty much configuring the car to avoid oversteer at all costs. Because especially when the tires are cold, oversteer is insanely high. Like I'm braking straight as an arrow to avoid oversteer. This car kind of scares me. This downhill braking section, you better not steer. Even if you do steer, oh my god, oh my god. Even if you do steer, you're still screwed. Like even if you don't steer, you're still screwed. Like there, I was dead center and it still started rotating because of the weight transfer of the car going down the hill. Oh god. Shit, it fucking jabbed left. Now this car scares the shit out of me, man. So, but this is the car I wanted to build to show that you can build a car for NASCAR in about 15 minutes. Minutes to build, a lifetime to master. But you can see with a good few hours with this car that it is possible for this car to be a contender. It's really different than the Camaro for sure. I don't think the Camaro has the kind of just nose-diving oversteer while braking that this one has. Or just nose-diving oversteer when you're on a fucking bank. Like, that's just fucking bullshit, bro. Just decelerating on a bank at full throttle throws you into oversteer. Like, look at this. This corner is going to be stupid hard. I could probably control the oversteer by increasing the rear downforce some more, which would limit my speed a little bit, but if I survive, is it not in fact a better car? You know? It's just the game you gotta play with this one. This one has plenty of top speed if you don't damage the car. It has plenty of speed at Daytona if you don't damage the car. So you can give up a little bit of that speed to actually not die, and then your average lap times go up. Because you didn't take damage. You can actually make laps without dying. Especially the first lap on cold tires. This car is a death trap. See, now as it's wearing in a little bit, it's good. That first lap, holy cow, you better fucking watch it. So tomorrow, we will jump in Jaguar's competitor, the Aston Martin. We're going to buy an Aston Martin, build it up. See how that one contends. This right here is the worst braking spot ever. I can't even think about doing that with the Lamborghini. That downhill braking with the Lamborghini has to just be fucking death. Instant death. Whew. And it's bad when you know you have a car that's fast enough and you just can't drive it. That's so frustrating. Because that NSX would have been a good race if I hadn't murdered myself like 4 times. Welcome, welcome. We're just doing some NASCAR testing. At the beginning of the VOD is going to be how to build your car up so that you can qualify for 670 horsepower and 3,300 pounds, which is NASCAR. I've seen several cars that are contenders. Like Daytona seems like it's primarily the Camaro, but there are other cars like this car. If I could get the Jaguar situated on the front end oversteer, well braking, and pretty much well on a bank, pretty much everywhere. If I can get that over, you know what? You know, let's try this. We haven't even done that yet. No wonder. Front tire wear is insane, which means the front end is extra heavy. And I'm braking to actually induce understeer, because while braking this car naturally oversteers, which is just horrid. Which is causing more front tire wear. But let's be honest, front tire wear isn't really a concern with this car. You can drive on dead tires and it still oversteers, which is crazy. Okay, let's see how it does down the hill. See that? It just steers. It just steers wherever. Bumps in the road are like, yep, we're gonna throw you this way. Ooh, come on, car. Alright, so you can see the -5 tuned the oversteer out pretty much. So we want a little bit, but not the 0. The 0 is bad. This is actually really enjoyable right where it's at. Still a little understeery. I think that's the natural dynamics of the chassis now, and not the braking. So you have when the chassis is centered, right? You have when you're accelerating, and you have when you're braking. And there's ways to fix each of those in this series. If it does weird stuff when it's braking, you got your brake bias. It does weird stuff when you're accelerating, you're gonna have to either figure out, you know, throttle control, gearing, rear downforce, may be an issue, but usually not, or just chassis balance in general. But it's feeling, this thing is feeling kind of balanced now. I like this. So notice how I did the brake bias last, because sometimes it's hard to tell if the chassis is unstable or if the brakes are causing it to be unstable. In this car, the chassis is causing it to be unstable first and foremost, and then the brakes were also just causing oversteer because the chassis is unbalanced. And I think I can only go so far on the chassis balance. I've already got the front end just raised to the roof. It's still oversteering. Oh my, little slidey slide. So I could put on some more rear downforce. You can see my rear tires are not wearing as fast as my fronts. Could put on some rear downforce and see if that would flatten things out a little bit. It feels like this is a pretty stable platform now. Ugh. Ugh. Is it starting to tell me to brake there because my front tire's toasted? What's going on here? But you're going to see some of the best sights and daytimes and night times ever in this series, because it's always going to be 30 times time speed, random weather. Oh, look at that, you're getting the best time. Weird. That's what we would call a box turn there. Box turns are kind of weird because there's a couple different strategies. One strategy is go wide on the first one and then shroom out, and that would be the modern racing line. And the other strategy is just hold tight to both Hey, little rotation, huh? Oh, God. Yeah, I braked super late there. That was bad. That was bad. Lost all the time I gained. See if I can't get a fucking smoking lap here. I basically just burn a tank of gas at each track just to see if I can get it kind of going. I think I do have a balanced chassis. Maybe a little bit more rear aero will help it a little bit more to keep it kind of on track. Because I like cars that handle on rails with a little understeer. That's where my strength is. I do not like oversteer while braking. That is the worst affliction on the planet for me and racing. I like straight braking and then turn in and accelerate out. Might not be the fastest way, but that is definitely the safest way. Woo! That was crazy. We like a tad of understeer, but not too much. Come on, car. Go, go, go. And this is that box turn that we were talking about. You can either go tight to the right, or you can go deep, but going deep on that corner, it's kind of sketchy because there's a lot of height differences going on back there, so you might throw yourself into a bad way. Everybody hates this corner. Man, oh man. We're actually starting to get some unfazed laps. It's crazy. See the consistency? Means I may have fixed whatever problems it had. It's a little slower that time, but I think I'm suffering from tire wear now. So that's probably a good setup right there with the brakes forward. $48. What's 48? Oh. Reverse. Should we try reverse? Let's try reverse. I'm excited for this. Let's see what this is like backwards. It's like, oh, you like that, did ya? Kinda did. It was kind of fun. Very complex track. We're gonna bust it all the way forward. Because especially when the tires are cold, oof, this car has oversteer while braking like you wouldn't believe. See, that's a little understeer, so we can dial it back a little bit. So we want to turn when we're braking, just we don't want to spin out while we're braking. There's a huge, oh my god. This corner is so rough. Braking downhill, going into a corner. That's rough, bro. Real complex. Let's see what the car is doing in the cockpit view, just so that you can kind of see what's going on here. Because you can't really see it when you're out of the car, but when you're in the car, or when you're in hood view or anything like that, the camera kind of turns. But you can see the camera here stays flat to the track, like your head aligns to the track, and the car moves, and you can see that the car is doing some crazy stuff. We haven't even done a lap yet, bro. This is insane. So there's another corner that has braking. Well, oh yeah, I remember this now. Okay. Yeah, okay. I remember that corner for sure. Oh god. Downhill slalom. Oh god. Oh god. No. That was hefty. No, no, no. No, 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 car. Oof, that's hefty. That's rough, bro. I'm wondering if I put the weight farther back, if it would help things or hurt things. Oh god. Dude, this car is so fucking out of balance. It's crazy. Better than it was. Hashtag better than it was. You can see the tire wear is doing a little bit heavier of a left side now. Come on, car. Let's go. Better. Oh my god. That's so sketch. And I need to be closer to that right side, but this isn't a bad line either. Allowed me to accelerate a little bit earlier. Oh, I braked super late there. Come on, bye Apex! Get in there! Penalty? Oh god. Fuck off. Total wrong angle. I was in way too early. Jeez. So complex, man. Can you imagine if I had NASCAR 850 on this? I mean, we'd still have racing hards on, so it still would, you wouldn't be able to stick all of the 850 in most of these corners anyways. Now we got the downhill slalom section. Come on, turn in. There we go. A little slow there. Because it was turning in, but sliding. 27, 28. Oh, still quite a bit late. Oh my god. Yeah, this car is really difficult to lock in with. That mountain valley looks fucking amazing. Fog. Like, very distracting. I'm like sightseeing. Look at that fog over the hills. So beautiful. Oh, bye Apex. Alright, we might want to go with the 3. Oh. Oh my. Okay. Yeah, I've already lost way too much time. So as the front tires wear, you really got to dial it back. The brakes. So first lap, it's got way too much oversteer, so you got to have like front brakes, and as the tires wear in, then you can dial it back to like a -3. Still, you can see it turns when I'm braking. I'm not even trying to turn. This is stupid unstable. Get in there. Yeah. That was stupid slow, bro. So slow. In this downhill, we might want to go -4. Oh, it tried. It tried. It was like, yeah, I'm going to try to kill you now. Well, I was like, and no, -4. Still almost tried killing me. Yeah, we're way slow this time. We could try, yeah, 3 seconds slow. Holy shit, bro. Oh, what's going on with that? It's the rear tire wear starting to get me. I don't know. Weird. We're gonna roll. Nah, we're not doing Sardegna. Sorry, I gotta manually veto that because 102. Let's see what 102 is. Goodwood. Sweet. I like Goodwood with NASCAR. I don't know what it is about Goodwood with NASCAR. It's good. And it's wood.
mi tristeza. Con madurez me voy a retirar y por primera vez prometo no llorar y voy a sonreír para que pase desapercibida mi tristeza.
Oh god, that was a bad time to fucking take control of that. Alright, let's try. So the computer wasn't having problems with it oversteering while braking, which is kind of weird. Boom! Mercy me. Not really up on my Goodwood pit exit. Scary. Oh my god. Well. Oh god, this is a scary track. I'm super scared here. I don't know what it is. I think the pavement is... Well, no, my tires are cold, that's why. I was like, bro, brakes are just shooting me straight off the course. Let me check something here. ABS is still default. Oh my god. This is so scary. So 123, 173, that's what the computer got. So let's see if we can beat the computer. Holy cow, that was... I was staring at grass for a second there, like, I'm dead. I'm just dead. It's not like everybody knows this track. This is a tough one. Should, but I mean, when there's 111 tracks in the game and they only use 30 of them at best for daily races and competition, it's crazy. It's just crazy to me. You got this whole amazing game. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. Oh my goodness. That was fucking right on the edge twice. I destroyed the computer. Come on. Come on, was there any doubt? Computer's not gonna be riding the edge like that. Oh my god. Dude, this is a extreme pucker track. Extreme pucker track. There's a few corners that are just like, holy shit. Am I gonna make it? I don't even know. It's like a high-speed cornering track. Which, I can appreciate that. I actually, this is a very enjoyable track. Don't blink though. Don't fucking blink. Oh god. Yeah, I took that real slow. Compared to, oh my god, oh! Go baby, go! Ah, 2 seconds. Beating the computer by 10 seconds a lap with my own car. This is actually really fun with the Jaguar, once the tires warm up. Just gotta keep that nose under control, man. Likes to wander. Come on, girl. Oh, that was real slow. We didn't hold speed there at all. Kind of braking a little early just to get around these corners a little easier. That is just insanity. Oh, psh. Fuck off. Next. Starting to get a kind of a groove. Track 20, huh? What's track 20?
Me da mucha tristeza ver cómo eres.
Another
No es que
Autodromo.
nada te reprocho.
You know what? I'm gonna put it to road course. I want to see road course.
Si me quieres,
Daytona road course. Let's see how this one goes.
yo sé que hablando esto se arreglaría. Más te mentiría si te digo algo.
We're gonna have the computer set a lap, and then we're gonna come in and fucking see if I can beat it. Which I'm pretty sure I can. I think the computer is gonna drive this car like utter horse shit. Yeah, it's, you can see the computer is like scared to brake. Alright. There you go, computer. Gave you a nice brake bias adjustment. Let's see if we can do a little better. Computer's gonna get. That T1 is going to be so hard in this car. Are you chilled out now? Good. Where's other kitty? Where's my TIE fighter? Alright, he's about to finish up that lap. So let's see what the computer clocked in. I'm going to take the wheel. Oh my, really? Yeah, we'll just fucking wreck my car right off the bat. T1. Oh my gosh. think the computer may have crashed. Not positive. Seems like that lap is suspiciously low. Or slow, I should say. So there are a few areas of the track where you could gain quite a bit of speed by cranking the downforce and being able to hold the car to the ground around the corner. That one little infield section is one of them. Computer getting whooped. Kind of curious how the top speed's gonna pan out here. Oh god, what are you doing, car? I was just watching Hako with the track limits on this. It's so insane. The track limits there are so fucking stupid. Literally, if you leave your tire an inch on the yellow shit, and I'm talking about the inside tire, so you can be completely on the grass with the outside, or inside tires, sorry, but the outside tire can be on the last little inch of the yellow shit, and you don't get a penalty. Alright, I don't like -3, -4 is definitely it. Oh god, why am I braking so badly? Oh yeah, that's right, NASCAR is NASCAR. NASCAR. If I could hold that line there at full throttle, that would cut a lot of time off of the lap. However, it cost me tire wear, so... Oh god. Definitely like the way the car feels with the more downforce on the rear. So, oh my god! Just hit that bump and understeer. Extra amounts of understeer. Okay, so you can go like this, and go like this, and go like that, and not get a penalty. Okay, I got a penalty. Thank you. Thank you. It gave me a penalty. It's alright. I did it a little bit more accentuated than it probably needed to be. And fuck my lap time. I kind of want to check Daytona again and get this thing tweaked so that the chassis is balanced aero-wise. Let's check normal Daytona. I beat the computer, so I'm happy with that. Normal Daytona. We'll get the chassis tweaked in. I think all it needed was a little rear downforce, and then I can probably flatten the car out again. So, like, we'll put this at 90. And then we could move the ballast back as well. Try that. It'll just make it that much more stable on the rear end. We'll try the ballast moving back first. See if that helps. We don't really use brakes at Daytona, so I'm not really worried about the brakes. What I am worried about is that the nosedive that it was doing around this corner before. And being that we have ballast, we can fix that. It's actually pretty... Wow, with cold tires, that's actually decent. Still doing it a little bit, though. Only reason I wasn't getting into 7th gear before was because my car was damaged. Should get into 7th gear easily now. Here we go. Moment of truth. Can this car contend? It can. Oh, absolutely. Hell yeah. So there we go. After driving it on several different tracks and tweaking, we figured out that the ballast was just too much. Like, centered ballast was just too far forward. You almost got to get the rear on them, or you got to get the weight on the rear tires. Now, some cars you might have to do another weight reduction so that you put more ballast in. Oh, that's so sick. This Jaguar is sick here. I'm very happy with today's work with the Jaguar. And we have a contender, folks. Easy contender. Will it use snow and dirt? No. Will snow and dirt come up all that often? No. But on those races, I'm going to be forced to spectate if I was going to pick this car as my NASCAR. Which, I mean, that'd be alright. Because here, it's a contender. We could win at Daytona. And I mean, that's the center focal point of NASCAR. You know? So, if you can't win at high-speed courses, all those other courses are going to be tortured for everybody. But Daytona, Speedway, High Speed Ring, Broad Bean, you better be able to win at those ones in NASCAR. You know what I'm saying? This car is flying, bro. Absolutely flying. It still has a good amount of steering, which means I could probably move the weight back all the way. Just to, because you want to feel like you're in a chariot. You know, you don't want to feel like you're in an oversteery fucking top. Chariot or top? When given the choice between chariot or top, I pick chariot every time. Ooh, come on, yeah! Oof, I might have lost time just going high back there. Ooh! Yeah, this thing might give the Camaro a run for its money. Imagine how fast it would be if I took the rear aero off and had more weight in the car, in the back. But yeah, when you look at the new NASCAR regulations, they actually are forcing everybody to use 7-inch spoilers. I wonder why that is. Because it gets rid of the oversteer, right? It just cinches the rear end of the car down. Let's see if I can get one more lap. This is good. This car is going to be rough on gas. I already know. Oh my god. Well, and my front tire's torqued. Oh. No. No. Run out of gas. Oh, yeah. Front tire's done. Now we got the dreaded understeer. That's because the tire's done. It's not because I have a handling deficiency. So yeah, easy day. Easy day.
Tráiganme 2 botellas que quiero emborracharme así esa persona que alumbraba mi existir. Y déjenme llorar, porque esta vez sí me lo tengo merecido. Porque me comporté mucho peor que un niño. Y es imposible.
So you can see I'm making faster than 44-second laps now. That's because the car is in real good shape now. But look at what all I had to do to get it there. So I had to up the rear downforce. I had to put the ballast to the rear almost. And I toughened up the roll bars a little bit. That's it. And we finally got it all balanced out. It's 49.51, but it does not feel like 49.51. It still feels like about 55.45. But that's that. This is a relatively, new thing for a lot of Gran Turismo players. I don't know if they're going to bite on this or not, because Gran Turismo players, for the most part, are into GT3. And I would say that GT3's bop is worse than what I have going on here. Much worse. It's horrible. Don't believe me? Let's go look. Alright, I haven't had anybody in for an hour, so we're going to park on that. We'll be back on tomorrow, around 5 o'clock. For that, we're going to go look at sport mode. Because if GT3 and GT4 cars, or Group 3 and Group 4 cars were absolutely balanced, you wouldn't have the metas that they have right now. And they're always going to have the metas. Always. Always. And the reason being is because they're not equalizing the gear ratios. They're not equalizing the power. They're not equalizing the weights. They're just mandating whatever they want to do. And realistically, if the bop was all equal, you'd have equal horsepower, equal weight, and equal gear ratios. So it's just point blank, period. Or let everybody adjust their gear ratios. But you can't have equality with the Viper having umpteen zillion power and then bad gear ratios and more weight. And it's like they're trying to make it. I don't know what they're trying to do, but it sucks. Just fix it. Yay, I got shocks. Look at that. And not even good ones. The height adjustable sports suspension. Thanks, guys. Alright, so let's go look at sport mode. Also, performance points are not the way to balance cars. Because you might as well take those out of the game. They're so fucking broken. So broken. Because I've definitely had cars that are like 550 performance points that would blow the doors off of this Jaguar. So let's take a look. What do you think the Meta is? Oh my goodness. Look at this. Porsche. I mean, Killian's a beast with the BRZ. Let's just be honest. He only drives Subaru. Because he drives Subaru in competition. Which is what I was doing with Viper for the longest time. And I got super good with the Viper. Because I was forced to adapt and get better with a car that is not great. So let's see. Oh yeah, this is one of the Hungarian drivers, I think. Hypers, he's always pretty pretty fast. Jack Balding is always real fast. So they have a handful of them that are hanging. But I'm still leaning towards the Porsche as being the meta for the time trial. In race, supposedly the Corvette is the best. I don't know why that is. This is funny. Japanese account with a Mexican name, Los Squalo. Obviously a fucking Smurf account. Because that is the most un-Japanese name I've ever heard of. Just saying. Probably Hyper's alt account. Yeah, so primarily Porsche. It's Porsche. You got a couple guys that are really, really stuck with their brand, I guess. Like Killian, obviously. A lot of guys are still stuck with the Supra. In the top 10, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different cars. So, I mean, it's not as meta-ized as it used to be. Let's see what Panorama's looking like. And this one's going to be really hard to... This is the Corvette meta on the race. So it's better than it used to be. It's better than it used to be, I guess. Fan on my computer is getting real cranky. Genesis. I like to see that. I like it. RCF. No. Not doing it. Don't care. Not doing it. I'd probably do the Corvette. Even though it's not really great on the time trial. I don't know why. But in the race it seems like the Corvette is like super good for some reason. Sometimes you just got to get in there and race with it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's that. I think I'm going to find somebody to raid. I'm eating dinner and I'm getting kind of sleepy. So we got the Jaguar. Tomorrow, we're going to jump in the Aston Martin. We're going to tweak it up. See if we can't get an Aston Martin NASCAR. Jaguar was very tricky because of that front rear weird weight balance, but now that I know how to fix that, there's other cars that I was having problems with, like the C8 Corvette, that I can now fix. So we can bring that back, even though that doesn't allow dirt and snow tires either. It's just weird. I don't know why they don't allow road cars to have dirt and snow tires. Let's see who all's on. Same category. Following, we got Outlaw Quadrant, Spider Lee, Gazoo. We're gonna jump over and say hi to Gazoo. We'll be back on building up the Aston Martin tomorrow. Enjoy your tacos. And remember, on Taco Tuesday, any burrito, esa burrito.